Top 4 bei den über 50 Punkte Spielen.
Mal gucken, sag mal, wie diese beiden Dinger dann sind. Weil vielleicht kann ich die dann auch für den von den Spurs benutzen.
Ja, also das Flugabwehrding auf jeden Fall.
Du hast ja am Anfang dieses Green-Ding gehabt, wa? Wo du dann die ganze Zeit Dreier werfen konntest.
Ja, bei meinem Miami-Spieler.
Ja, genau.
Ey, das gibt's doch nicht. Jetzt spielt der Bot wieder zu einem Mitspieler von mir, der wird komplett gedeckt und wirft einen Dreier.
Und trifft.
Ja. Aber wenn ich die Vorlage gebe.
Na, denn natürlich nicht.
Wie jetzt hier zum Beispiel, ne? Die haben jetzt Freiwürfe gehabt. Und weil die Freiwürfe hatten, hat sich die Plakette, also habe ich da Fortschritt bei der Plakette gerade gekriegt. Nur bei den Fesseln.
Oh, das finde ich ja auch so geil, das hast du auf der PSP auch nicht, wie so alle jetzt die nationale singt. Und die singt das auch nicht mal gut.
Cole with the singing of tonight's national anthem.
Wie, der geht nicht rein, blöder Wichser. Ach, danke. Es zählt nicht mehr als Assist, ey. Oh.
Welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Sacramento Kings. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce will be with us courtside. And here are the new power rankings. Only the first month of the season, but a chance to check out some early returns. You look at San Antonio, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Monk make up the backcourt. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. And it's DeRozan in the small forward. And for Minnesota, Conley and Ann are the one of the two. Joe Ingles is out there with Julius Randle, and it's Mr. Perfect in at the center position. Serving up some holiday basketball for you fans out there. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone.
Nein, die spielen doch gerade das Spiel aktiv. Das ist doch völlig unrelevant, ob das Spiel in 2 Seasons endet.
Hey, and we're in for a treat.
So Sacramento will get the first possession here.
Naja, weil die Zeit natürlich immer kürzer ist.
DeRozan outside.
Ja, aber hä, ich spiele doch sowieso. Warum sollte ich dann nicht die Sachen abschließen, wenn ich doch sowieso spiele? Soll ich sie jetzt aus Prinzip liegen lassen, nur weil das Spiel in 2 Seasons vorbei ist, oder?
Nee, das hab ich nicht gesagt.
Fires for 3. And Fox hits from deep.
Yeah, hats off to Fox. He really has upgraded that
Toll, ich krieg sogar dieses Ding, auch wenn der andere trifft. Ich muss nur Wein ausblocken.
Der darf nur nicht zum Korb.
Ach so.
Ingles a screen on Sabonis. Here's Conley. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Von alleine ab,
Just
quasi.
great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Ja, klar kann es ja auch passieren, dass du bei 4 von 5 bist und dann macht er auf einmal einen Dank oder so, aber...
Ja, dann musst du von vorne anfangen, ja?
Game against Oklahoma City. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Ali.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked coach how they plan on bottling up DeMar DeRozan, and he kept the answer simple. Stay attached and stay in front of him. DeMar loves to get to his spots, and we know where those are, so we just have to make him work for it. I'm sure they'll be trying to limit his mid-range looks, guys.
Appreciate the report, Ali.
Ja, und einen Alley-Hoop kriege ich natürlich nicht hin, weil ich damit wohl nicht rechne, dass die KIs das machen.
Pass to Monk.
Ja, gut,
out to Sabonis. Lets the 3 fly. And Mr. Perfect pulls it down. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Edwards.
Achso, ich soll mich hier hinstellen.
Here's Mr. Perfect.
Ich hab einen Trikot gewonnen.
No good there. Great D that time from Murray. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
Here's Sacramento.
The rebound by the Timberwolves. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during the streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
So it's Sacramento now, following the score by Minnesota.
Ja, du trainierst die quasi damit, wenn du die einsetzt.
Sabonis with a screen on Conley. Fox for 3, and another miss by Sacramento. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Now here's Monk, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
Wo ich mich immer schon gewundert hatte, sag ich mal, dass du deine Fähigkeit dauerhaft benutzen kannst und ich kann's nicht.
And he lays it in on the break.
Yeah, Conley knows where his team needs him to be in transition, taking full advantage of the fast break opportunity.
Timeout called. The Kings. Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games. Number 1, Minnesota.
Well, their defense over the last 10 games has been exceptional. They're really getting after it and communicating well on that end of the floor.
Here's DeRozan. 23 points his last outing.
Hier bei Defensive Player of the Year sein.
Fox with the ball. Sabonis, high post.
Kann ich dir nicht sagen.
Just 5 on the clock. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Fox for 3. And Mr. Perfect pulls it down. Mr. Perfect's got 4 rebounds in the game.
So versuchen wir das nochmal mit. Ach nee, diesmal ist es nicht Randall.
Ingles, a screen on Sabonis. 13 feet out.
Scheiße, da wollte ich eigentlich selber
Perfect
zum
shot
Korb
is
ziehen.
off. Kings trail by 3. Back to Monk.
So ein blöder Wurf irgendwie.
Launches a 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
To the paint, Mr. Perfect. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mr. Perfect's gotten his second bucket.
Sort of defining the term floor general. Conley has total command of this offense.
From 12 feet. And it's Fox missing.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this time.
Ingles, a screen on Fox. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Murray. Monk into the lane. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Mit Ingles wollte ich das gar nicht erst versuchen, ey.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and-trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. In the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update. And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 1. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
And they were just draining it from outside. A great team shooting performance.
For 3, Randall. Monk grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Randall is screened on Murray. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Randall with the jam.
Great teamwork. Randall has a terrific connection with his teammates. Love when he goes after those alley-oops.
Kings trail by 3. Oh, got a piece of it. Randall with a steal to the left wing. Here's Mr. Perfect. Boom! He jams it straight down.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Fox. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Pass to Sabonis. Now here's Fox. Picked by Sabonis. Wing shot on the way. Minnesota with a rebound. Mr. Perfect's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randall. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Here's Fox. He was another key contributor in that win against Oklahoma City. Monk for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
That one's off. And Minnesota making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. The Kings also with a sub. Herter's checked in for Monk.
Wirklich eine grottenschlechte Quote. Also wenn wirklich mal Stop the Clock ist, dann können Sie sich wahrscheinlich ausrechnen, dass ich keinen einzigen treffe.
And the second free throw is good. And Stan, after they traded for Rudy Gobert, it took some time for the Wolves to gel.
It did, Brian. He's a unique player, and it's a process. But obviously, a 14-win improvement last season. They have found their identity as a defensive juggernaut.
Timeout call, Sacramento. Herter passes to Murray.
Das hat Michael Jordan damals auch geschafft, dass der Rookie of the Year wurde und gleichzeitig MVP, oder?
It's Edwards on the wing. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Free throw good, Edwards. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
So the Kings making a change here. Len's checked in.
Come on.
And both free throws good for Edwards. We'll grant the Kings one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Ryan, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. And it's the Kings with the ball. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Outside Herter. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 13-5 run. Fox against DiVincenzo. Outside, Ingles. DiVincenzo pass to Randall. Here's Ingles. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Pass to DeRozan.
Ich weiß gar nicht, ob jeder hält für 6 Minuten oder
Here's
so.
Len. Outside Herter. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Here's Randall. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's DeRozan. No made baskets yet. Now Fox shoots over DiVincenzo, and it's Fox missing.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Outside Edwards. Drills it from deep. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Kings trail by 14. Outside Herter. Pass to DeRozan.
Oh, das macht auch gerade so viel aus. Ne? Ich habe eben einen Cat-Breaker verwendet, bei Stärke noch einen Punkt reinzuleveln. Und dadurch habe ich Ausblock-Beast auf Bronze gekriegt. Und habe dann Ausblock-Beast mit diesem Plaketten, also maximal +1, nochmal auf Silber gebracht. Ausblock-Beast ist ja, damit du in bessere Position kommst für Rebound. Das merke ich gerade so krass, dass ich das jetzt drin habe.
On his way to the basket.
Randall outside to the middle. Here's Mr. Perfect, and there's a 3-second violation. Both teams deciding to change it up. Kings trail by 10. Fox outside. With some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Len. Monk comes in for McDermott, and it's McLaughlin in for Fox. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Mr. Perfect, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Anthony Edwards out there with Dillingham. Then it's Julius Randle. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
McLaughlin with the rebound. Kings trail by 14.
Inside.
Here's Carter.
Okay, das war jetzt ein Foul.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Coach, Minnesota turning back the clock last year. Most of their lineups had multiple bigs.
Yeah, and we saw how effective it was, especially on defense. Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that length was a key factor.
First free throw is good. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former pregame for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Pokal bin ich ja wie gesagt raus. Sonst hätte ich den auch noch gemacht.
And so Carter nails them both. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Carter, following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Herter. Down low. Here's McDermott. Randall pulls down the board. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Dillingham with the bucket.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Kings trail by 17. Randall with a steal. Herter against Ingles. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Here's Mr. Perfect. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his
Manchmal muss ich
activity on the
wirklich mit der
board.
Shot Clock arbeiten, dass die
Sacramento has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Sabonis. Can they get it? That one falls.
Look how confident Sabonis can be, acting without hesitation and getting it to go.
Outside, Ingles. Here's Mr. Perfect.
Komm, ich werfe auch mal. Normalerweise werfe ich ja tatsächlich eigentlich nie von außen.
Here's Herter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Herter's got 7 points.
Aber ich darf ja wohl auch mal einen Wurf von außen
Timberwolves lead
nehmen.
by 15. Randall deciding where to go with it. Knocks down the long J.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Sabonis. Outside Herter. Outside Carter.
Ich weiß doch gar nicht, was ein Block ist.
Sabonis right side. And Mr. Perfect pulls it down. Mr. Perfect's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in. Mr. Perfect's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Pass to Carter. And here's Sabonis. Clock at 6. Dillingham with a rebound.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Das denke ich mir.
Ach, Janis.
The first free throw is good. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Sacramento. Fox comes in for Carter.
Weißt du, wenn sie dann mal zum Korb gehen, wenn ich den Ball gebe, brauchen sie so lange, dass es kein Assist mehr ist.
Ja, kommt mir bekannt vor. Gut, ich mache ja sowieso schon relativ wenig Assist.
And Ingles drops them both. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out.
Count it. Edwards got 9 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Und ich muss natürlich sagen, die Timberwolves laufen auch relativ schnell.
Back to Fox. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. He's got 7.
A 6'3" point guard. Fox has solid size at the one, and it really helps him out inside.
Randall, the pass to Mr. Perfect. The kick out to Ingles. They set the pick, and here's Dillingham from the arc. Rebound by Sacramento. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Pass to Sabonis.
Danke, Janis. Ich bin begeistert.
Janis trifft mal.
Ingles against Herger. Fox outside. And that one's good. Now 4 for 10.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Denke ich mir.
Outside Edwards.
Outside for Randall.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's coming off a 25-point game against Houston.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
Oh, cool.
Now here's DeRozan. Outside Monk. Sabonis, left side.
Sabonis.
It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Was war das denn?
Mr. Perfect. Pass to Ingles.
Ach so, das war ein dynamisches Ziel.
Kann ich eigentlich auf dem 5. Platz sein, wenn
They
ich
get it back. Here's Mr. Perfect. And he slams it in one-handed.
Ich mache doch die ganze Zeit
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow.
Kann ich mir ehrlich gesagt nicht vorstellen.
Fox, the pass to Sabonis.
Was du dir vorstellen kannst, zählt hier in der NBA nicht.
Sabonis with a screen on Edwards. Monk for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Mr. Perfect's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Tatsächlich nicht in beiden.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Ich habe auch so viele Dreier jetzt gemacht. Normalerweise muss ich schon wohl noch Dreier auch mit drin sein.
Refusing to let the defense slow him down there.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota.
Wirklich bei den Dunkings, aber mir ist es eigentlich scheißegal, ob ich den Contest da gewinne oder nicht. Wichtig ist nachher, dass ich die Playoffs erreiche und die Meisterschaft gewinne.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of. Because they know he'll be there to score and help out. It makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Now here's Monk. He's got 6.
Schlimm ist, ich habe gerade mal 15 Punkte, weil ich jetzt seit 5 Jahren versuche, Assists zu machen.
Edwards pulls it in.
19,
Minnesota's
also
gone
viel
5
mehr
of
will ich auch
12 from
nicht.
3-point range tonight. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Edwards. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
Das ist auch schon ein deutliches Ergebnis gegen
Sacramento has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. To the inside. Here's DeRozan. No good again that time. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. The kick out to Ingles. Edwards against DeRozan. Edwards can't hit. The Kings shooting at just 26% in the second. Here's Sabonis. And he's back in business as the jumper finally drops for him. Sabonis has got 6.
Yeah, this is Sabonis in his zone. He makes scoring in the paint seem almost effortless.
Edwards for three, and that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Nee, dadurch, dass meine Spieler hier gerade nichts vernünftig machen, wird das nicht so punktreich hier.
Randall outside. Back to Conley. Inside. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's guarded by Sabonis. Nice D from Sabonis.
Ich muss immer gegen Sabonis.
Outside Monk.
Das Spiel wird natürlich dann irgendwann nicht so einfach.
Fox surveying the D. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Randall. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Monk. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Pass to Sabonis.
Könnte das halt passieren, ne?
Ich glaube,
Fox outside.
Weiß nicht, wenn ich jetzt ordentlich treffe.
Uses the glass on the layup. 13 points in the game.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Randall, the pass to Mr. Perfect. Lets it go. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now.
Here's
DeRozan. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. DeRozan's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, you love the confident mindset of DeRozan. Not afraid to pull up off the dribble.
For 3, Conley. Rebound by Sacramento.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
It's Monk on the wing. Takes a 3. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. Here's Mr. Perfect. 19 points in the game. 3-pointer. And Conley with the 3. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back to the game after this break.
Bin auch gerade in der Halbzeit gegangen.
Krass, ey.
Bei mir steht, wenn meine Teammitglieder nicht so verkacken würden, würde es wahrscheinlich höher stehen. Na,
welcome everybody. Let's jump right in with a look at the players of the week.
63.
In the West, Mr. Perfect.
Spieler der Woche.
Finally, we're giving props to a
Lillard ist tatsächlich immer noch auf Platz 1 bei den Dreier-Contest. Ich weiß zwar nicht wie, aber wenn ich ihn lokal fasse, kriegt er ja nichts geschissen, aber...
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Sacramento Kings.
The big reason they're getting washed out has been raining threes.
But they didn't know this was coming.
Begeistert.
They didn't watch the film.
Ich habe mir einen Loop gemacht und das hat mir eine Triple-Double gebracht.
Oh mein Gott.
And that'll do it for us.
Ding ist echt krass. Ich habe dadurch 99 offensiv, Rebound, 99 defensiv, 99 Dank aus der Bewegung und 99 aus dem Stand.
Obwohl deiner noch gar nicht so hoch ist, oder?
Ja doch, der ist 97.
Ach so. Wie, deiner ist jetzt Level 97 schon?
Ja.
Krass.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Minnesota has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. On the court for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Fox and Monk make up the backcourt. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, down low.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Fox, that's good. 15 points in the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Fox against Conley. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Monk. Rebounded by Fox.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Up and over Conley. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Mr. Perfect's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie.
Off the bounce, Conley will typically pull up for a shot rather than trying to take it all the way to the hole.
Bei dir?
Nee, generell.
Fox outside. Pass to DeRozan.
30 jetzt gehabt.
Gleich nach dem Spiel. Das war irgendwas bei 30.
Shot clock at 5. Releases. And another miss by Sacramento.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Ingles with it. Randall outside. Now Edwards. Monk covers. Edwards, a pass to Mr. Perfect. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Kings have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Left side Murray. Fox against Conley. And it's Fox missing.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
And they're on the run. Mr. Perfect shot is off.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Back to Murray. The 3-ball. Minnesota with a rebound. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. Mr. Perfect gets the bucket.
And lately, this guy is finding points. I mean, just a beautiful second chance bucket right there.
Well, he's been doing a great job of making something out of nothing, especially on the offensive glass.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, that's a tough basket, but DeRozan is as good as it gets playing through contact.
And stand over his long NBA career, DeMar DeRozan honing in his game.
Yeah, Brian, and he's patterned it after his idol, Kobe Bryant. He's also an excellent shot creator. His development as a passer has helped make him a very productive offensive focal point.
Oh mein Gott, ich hab 2 Steals hintereinander.
Oh Gott. Hey, dafür ist ja meine überhaupt nicht ausgelegt.
That's good from DeRozan. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve
Es kann doch nicht sein, dass Janis, wenn der Bot den Pass immer vertikal auf den Gegner hinblockt, wenn ich ihn will zuwerfen, wenn er komplett frei steht, trifft er nicht.
To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. The Kings have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Monk passes to Fox. Back to Monk.
Ist es von der NBA das höchste mit 33 Rebounds oder was?
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Ja, Meyer kann ja eigentlich keine Steals.
Throw good, Edwards.
Well, you can tell this team looks
Ich
to
stelle mich
Anthony
gerade
Edwards
nur
to set
irgendwie
the
mal so
tone on
gut
the
hin,
floor.
dass ich
His
treffe und
intensity becomes their
der
intensity,
Ghost-Bild.
and let me tell you, his intensity is always high.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dillingham comes in for Mike Conley. Both good from the line that time.
Ich habe gerade tatsächlich 99 Steal durch den Goat-Skill.
Sacramento has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Now here's Fox. 15 points in the game, and the three-pointer goes. Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Outside Monk. Back to Fox. Outside Monk. Fires the 3. And it's Fox missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And it's Randall with the jam.
And every season, Randall seems to shoulder more of the offensive load. It's what allows him to dominate sometimes.
Here's Fox, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Here's the pick. Pass to DeRozan from deep. Doesn't go for him. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Here's Mr. Perfect, and out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Das ist schon krass, ey.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Outside Monk. DeRozan outside. Shot clock at 6. Releases from 15. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
He's really carrying the load. But no man can do it all by himself.
Edwards looking it over. He drops it from range. Edwards got 21.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
DeRozan outside. Can't hit that one.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Mr. Perfect shot is off. And Sacramento shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Fox, and he can't bank that one in. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's Dillingham. Reed, a screen on Monk. Hits the 3-pointer.
Well, good recognition there from Reed to realize that his best decision was to move the ball.
And here's Fox. 15 points in the game. Picked by Sabonis. From the arc. The shot, no good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
Hier ist aber relativ viel Quatsch hier gerade noch.
Fox with the ball. He
Ich
takes it in.
versuche hier auch ein bisschen was.
Deflected.
Schöner Block von MP.
To the paint. Here's Mr. Perfect. And that one is hammered home.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Steht 61:99 und ist noch nicht mal Halbzeit.
Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Lustig, bei mir steht gerade 61:8.
Edwards against DeRozan. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Such a tricky cover. DeRozan baits the defender and makes him pay for it.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
Zu Rebounds, weil die immer nur werfen gerade bei mir.
Das kenne ich irgendwo.
Was habe ich jetzt wieder abgeschlossen? Top 3 bei den 50. Ach so, okay. Top 3 bei den 50 Punkten Spiel in einer Saison.
Ich sag unter PS4 diese 200 oder diese 20.000 Punkte, die werde ich wahrscheinlich nicht
erreichen. That's good from DeRozan. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, BA, and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Herter's checked in for the Kings.
So, was steht jetzt hier? Ich hoffe mal nicht, dass das Ergebnis jetzt allzu hoch ausfällt.
Die wechseln mich nochmal für 5,8 Sekunden ein, oder was?
Nee, bei mir noch nicht. Ich hab noch ein bisschen.
So ein Scheiß.
113:77.
Ja, für 5,8 Sekunden hat er mich nochmal eingewechselt, der Vogel. Naja,
kommt er überhaupt noch mal rein? Ich weiß nicht. Sieht aktuell gar nicht so aus. Wow, ich spiele glaube ich gar nicht mehr mit.
Ja, so geht's mir auch.
Nö, ich habe das ganze vierte Viertel gar nicht gespielt. Und da geht es 132 Sekunden.
Showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Da habe ich wahrscheinlich auch gesagt, naja, komm, was soll's.